is buzzing. James Cybulski here on the mic. I'm ready to go. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Canucks win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. That's a great heads-up play to bring up the pass. And now it's grabbed by Hull. Moves the puck across to Stastny. Takes it to the front. Oh, a clutch save. Penalty coming up here.
Well, this is what happens when you start to chase the game and find yourself looking to get better to position, and it's a slashing call. They're cracking down on it. 2-minute minor.
Vancouver's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Takes a shot. Just gets enough to keep it out. Fires it on net. Puck picked up by Pettersson. And he slides it quickly to DeBrusque. Fires it. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Joseph. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Gilmore's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. St. Louis has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Picks off the pass. Quick shot! How did he stop that one? Long reach breaks up the momentum. Turns another aside.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His team's got to help him out.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Gilmore's quick stick off the draw wins possession. And he takes the pass. Moves by the check. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. And loses possession after a solid hit. Passes it over. Gets in front of it. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Blues will go to work here in the offensive zone. And a great save. Moves it quickly over to Suter. Vancouver's moving it into the offensive end. Slides it across. What a steal in his own end. From center they get into the attacking area. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Oh, smart heads up read. Stoppage and play offside the call. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Backus wins the draw inside the neutral zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Puck grab by Steen. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Picked up along the wall by Steen. Blocked in traffic. Demko's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Blues win the draw. Too many bodies in the way. The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Taken by Pettersson. Shot! Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Puck scooped up by Shanahan. The Blues move to the offensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Loses the coverage there. A chance in the rush here. Oh, they can't find each other, and that's a missed opportunity. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Still keeps a hold of it. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Moves it to DeBrusque. And not much on that one. Keeps it alive and heading Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Intercepts it at center. Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. And he takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Picked up along the boards by Tkachuk. Handles the puck. The Canucks have it from their own end. Oh, did he punish him for going into the corner on that play? Berenson's got it against the boards. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. Into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Huge steal at his own end. Here in the late going of the frame. Still scoreless in this one. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. From the left wing, takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. Quick pass to Sherwood. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Mancini. Tiptoes around the poke check. Feeds it across. The Blues look to start the transition game. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Six by the check. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Second period underway. Both teams still seemingly feeling each other out after a scoreless frame. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Blues have talked about being a possession-oriented team, having a lot of motion and support the puck carrier quickly. They've done that extremely effectively through the first period. They weren't rewarded for it, so they just need to continue through the second, continue with that game plan.
Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Stastny's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone.
Ozone faceoff, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And with a targeted group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net. If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Tries to feed it over to Holtlander. Here they come on the rush. Vancouver's got it now. Here's a chance. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Scooped up along the wall by Pedersen. Vancouver's got possession here in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. And here comes the judgment from the official. The Canucks have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Here's the first look at the power play.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by 1. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Puts it on net. Too much congestion in front. The Canucks have it against the wall. Myers takes the puck. Takes a shot. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Gilmore's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. St. Louis has won the faceoff here in their own end. They go on the attack through center. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And does it again.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Throws it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Blues fail to capitalize on the power play.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Oh, what a big-time stop by Joseph. time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The game is still scoreless. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Moves the puck. St. Louis gains the zone. Shot! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And now he moves it quickly to DeBrusque. On the attack along the boards. And he comes up with it.
Joseph, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, you can see the frustration and the body language in him right now. That's the second penalty he's taken this period, James.
St. Louis wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Takes the feed. Trying to shake the defender. He's in. Oh, what a save! Joseph's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Backus wins the faceoff. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Federko's got the puck. Vancouver's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Centering pass, and that's stopped. Federko's got it across the line. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Quick feed to Höglander. The Canucks looking against the half wall. Big save. 10 seconds. Grabbed along the boards by Fogle. Big save by the goaltender once again.
What I love about the sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save not once, not twice, multiple times.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Vancouver's crossed the line and on the attack. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Hughes is hauled down. The official's arm is up. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, you don't see this very often, James. The first penalty is called. It's a delayed call, and then multiple infractions afterwards. They put themselves in a real tough spot.
The Canucks with a 5-on-3, and they've got loads of time to work with here.
What an opportunity, a long 5-on-3 here, and this can turn the momentum, switch the entire game in their favor. They have to find a way to execute.
What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Unger's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Henderson's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Joseph's going to hang on for a whistle. Henderson's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Vancouver's got it in the offensive zone. And he rings the post!
Henderson's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, that's a tough one to take when you're 5-on-3, but you still have a huge opportunity 4-on-3, and this is where coaching comes in, James. You have to know how to settle your bench down and put the appropriate players out there.
Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Mancini. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
Here's a shot. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one. to the puck, and he loses control. It's an opportunity for a brief man advantage here as the penalty expires. St. Louis has it in the defensive end.
Huge penalty is about to expire.
St. Louis fails to capitalize on the man advantage, and we are still tied back to even strength here.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Taken along the wall by Shanahan. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Hito. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Getting into the later stages of this period, we're still scoreless. Vancouver's got it, and they're on the attack. Off target! Feeds it over! Great little puck check by the goaltender there. The Canucks gain control of the puck. Vancouver's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Guarantee your seat for the upcoming playoffs. Call the box office for more information or check out our website.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pound is fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Puck is dropped. We are underway here in a very tight game here in the third. And that's a smart heads-up play by McInnes. Hall's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. McInnes works the puck in his own zone. And the play continues. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Picked up along the wall by Stastny. Wow, the home team is really under pressure, and the fans know it. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. And they've done it in their own end here. Here's it around. Now over to Hughes. There's the save. Takes the puck along the perimeter. Oh, another big save. As the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
The Canucks take possession off the face-off. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Shot! Sensational stop by Joseph.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still looking for our first goal. St. Louis has it. Great forecheck by Hito. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Vancouver's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And that's turned aside.
Goaltenders try and make themselves as big as possible, and it usually hits other parts of the body, but this one rattles right off the page.
Picked up along the boards by Hito. Moves the puck behind the net. Joseph's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, look at this. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop with the pad by Joseph. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Vancouver's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And a quick save on that one. Finds some space in the corner. Redirected out front. The Blues gain possession. Denied by Joseph. Trying to get the puck away from the Inferno here. Takes a whack but still hangs on. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. There's a hit on the play. Grabs the puck. Oh, what a stop there. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. Still no score in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, what an effort as he lays out for the block. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. With some open space at center. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, smart heads-up read. Scooped up along the wall by Butcher. St. Louis has the puck. Vancouver's got the puck. They've got numbers. Moves it to the middle. Oh, off the iron. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Shooters won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Centering pass! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Save made by the goalie.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
And he easily stops that one. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Canucks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Gives them nothing in front. Sends the pass in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Oh, wow. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Joseph. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. A critical draw here. Shooters won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. That's turned aside from the blocker. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Here they come. The Canucks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puck picked up by Hronek. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. Oh, I think that pane of glass got busted after the shot as the whistle blows the play dead.
Well, that was a blast of a shot, and it just shows how strong the glass is and the technology. The new technology today, James, is it just spiders, but it has to be replaced because it's always about safety first.
Pettersson's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. St. Louis gets a hold of it. Gains the zone through center. Passes it over. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Vancouver's won the face-off. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Canucks pick up steam and are on the attack. Quick feed to Pettersson. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. There's the horn. That means overtime is looming. Both teams will refresh, and we'll come back with the drama next. Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped. Overtime is underway. Kachuk's taking it from his own end. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Joseph's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Canucks will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. Henderson's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Big time stop there.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
A critical draw here. The Canucks win that offensive zone face-off. Turnover on the play! Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Shakes off the coverage. Here we go. Odd man rush here. St. Louis has it behind the cage.
Joseph's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Grabbed along the boards by Gilmore. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Puck grabbed by Besser. And he slides it quickly to Hronek. And there's the horn to conclude overtime. And we are off to the shootout. And we'll bring it to you in moments. Who'll be the hero? I can't wait. I'm always amazed at the mixed emotions when we get to the shootout. As some people say, they don't like it, the traditionalists, but guess what? Nobody's turning away when the moment of truth arrives. Oh, come on, you gotta get a shot off there, right?
Maybe you gotta read the rule book, James. You can't take it to the goal line. The play's over.
Federico's at center ice with the mindset, anything you can do, I can do better. What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
Have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Kachuk's hoping to end the goalless drought so far in this shootout. Oh, and he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision, and he doesn't get it off.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Number 42, David Backes.
Oh, he had it on his stick, but couldn't finish.
Well, sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs out of room and unable to corral it and get a shot
And
off.
he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Number 44, Chris Farmer.
What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
Have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Berenson's got a chance to be the hero if he can come up with a clutch goal. Oh, and he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision, and he doesn't get it off.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Gretzky's got the game on his stick. A goal here, and he wins it. Oh, he had it on his stick, but couldn't finish.
Well, sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs out of room and unable to...
Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You can tell that he wanted that one.
Hull's got a chance to be all that and a bag of chips if he can finish it. What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
Have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Oh, and he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision, and he doesn't get it off.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Oh, he had it on his stick, but couldn't finish.
Well, sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs out of room and unable to corral it and get a shot off.
Had a chance to widen the lead and couldn't do it.
Yeah, he couldn't capitalize, and more importantly is he doesn't apply any pressure to the opponent or the opposing goaltender.
What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
Have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
Between his legs. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Boy, his team would love to escape with the 2 points if he can deliver here with a goal. Oh, and he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision and he doesn't get it off.
Can't convert on the opportunity and gives some hope to the other end.
Pressure sometimes does funny things. Really looked like he was overthinking it there.
McInnes can play the role of Sandman with a goal. Oh, he had it on his stick, but couldn't finish.
Well, sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs out of room and unable to corral it and get a shot
Makes
off.
a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
Have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Oh, and he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision and he doesn't get it off.
Scores! And that was funky.
Incredible patience to make the goaltender make the first move and then put it away, James. Great goal. He gets in tight, makes a really nice move, and the tender moves across with him. He gets a piece of it, but it just goes in the net.
Talk about a pressure cooker moment right now. He needs to score or else it's all over. Can't finish, and that's the game.
We know it's a team game, but when you're in a shootout and you don't score and your team loses, it becomes individual. You know he's feeling that one.
We crammed in as much hockey as we could here tonight, got the shootout, and we finally found ourselves a winner, Cheryl.
Yeah, and everyone gets their money's worth in the building, right? This is electric in here, and having the ability to get extra time and then a shootout, incredible.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski saying